Yeah.
But it will be the Zed locked in. Thank goodness.
Oh, man. He must have heard you. And he's like, oh, well, if Spawn doesn't like it, I probably shouldn't play it then. But it is an exciting pick here of the Zed.
With 3 potions.
The popcorn chicken was pretending to be a spiderling. It was adorable. Oh, Meiko Rain comes down. Deft actually looking to try and find an engagement.
Here he goes.
Meiko's right in there. SMLZ, he's been exhausted, gets taken down so low, has to blow the heal and the flash in order to get out. I believe Clearlove wouldn't have even got an assist for that one, as it was just EDG with a whole bunch of aggression.
5 team, yeah. That was the team that I got.
Swifty Gunblades.
My first 2 pentakills of last season as they go in on Pawn again.
Yeah, well, that's one that you definitely want to play Akali in. But here's Xiyang kicking Pawn back. Is going to be able to lock down First Blood with a fantastic combo. Look, OMG still definitely in this one.
Here comes TBQ one more time.
Yeah, Xuen finds his way in. They get the stun on a Meiko. He's exhausted. Easy kill now as Xuen's just making his way around and killing everyone.
Yeah, wouldn't recommend doing it anymore because that means as Koro was looking for Xiyang, he's now in some trouble.
Yeah, he's going to get tagged there by the Sonic Wave. Will have to proc that grey health as he's trying to get back around. He just dies. Just decides not to press the button.
No, he was stunned the entirety of the time, stunned in the air, then was able to get walloped.
With a lot of mid-tier items. Is Koro going to walk out of the way? Oh, gets hit by the Winter's Bite, though. There's the teleport in from OMG. They're trying to keep him locked down. He's exhausted underneath his turret. Used all of his grey health as well. He's dead. Yeah, it seems like
their base is going to be broken.
Yeah, it's going to be half health at least, and that's falling so quickly. Koro does make his way in, but that is the base broken. Exactly right, Spawn. OMG, they won't grab the inhibitor.
But what they do get is a whole lot of attack speed and attack damage. So very nicely done there. As Icon goes in, this is going to be the duel.
Yeah, but Pawn doesn't know that there are extra friends as Xuen's going to get through there. The flash out of the way as Icon comes back in, is able to lock down the kill onto Pawn after some fancy footwork. Zhonya's is there, but it's not going to be enough as Deft picks up the kill.
They will push in on this mid lane now. You saw that they did lose a base turret, but might be able to get the mid lane turret back here.
As there's the dive as Clearlove's able to get some work done. Bullet time just to make sure that OMG aren't anywhere near. Koro does have the teleport. He's walking down towards the dragon. Icon sends his way over. There's the package delivered. Clearlove didn't even have to use it as Koro's already up here. Xiyang in the backline though, able to get the work done. Nars a couple of the members of EDG into the wall, but doesn't get Deft, who is the main member. Wallop comes through. Kick out onto Pawn here as he's trying to find his way back. Gets over the top. Deathmark unable to be able to take down the kill, but Deft is just doing so much work. SMLZ, he's going to explode as Clearlove nails the cocoon onto Icon. Pawn trying to find him. He's stalking his prey right now as the tongue lash comes in. And OMG, they have to run away. Icon just can't find it as Koro just still wants it.
Icon? What the heck?
Tongue lash comes down. He wants to find Meiko. Does get it. Zhonya's is there as well, and he'll just distort over the wall.
Yeah, he certainly will. So he gets out with his life. That was incredibly aggressive. As Xiyang also returns to the fight. Ooh, TBQ needs to be careful. 0-0.
Yeah, how did he not get anything out of that last engagement? Pretty ridiculous. Ultimate goes down. Meiko may have been caught here as he dodges out of the way of the Sonic Wave. The exhaust is down. Pawn still not wanting to really engage on this one as OMG just grab the pick and get out. They didn't have anyone around.
Koro is still in there.
Yeah, look at this.
Needs to be careful.
Trying to group people up. You can see able to pop that grey health, but very early on here as he's not going to be able to get out. Clearlove able to take down TBQ. He was able to get out. Koro flashed over the wall as Clearlove able to use the repel at fantastic time. Icon looking for Deft. Will be able to grab it there on the back line, but Pawn does the same towards SMLZ. 5 now has him locked down.
Here comes Koro again.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Koro, oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Pawn gets back over the wall, locks down the kill onto the Gnar.
That was almost comical. Koro just tanked the whole team. Counted abilities used or something.
Now that they need to be making these confident plays and they're just not able to do so. As Clearlove is able to lock down that dragon. Chains land on him though. He's stalled up. But
very split team fight right now.
Yeah, EDG all group. Deft in a decent position. Done here for Deft as he's making his way back towards mid, but it may give OMG an opportunity.
TBQ gets caught.
Yeah, grabs him. Nice safeguard to get out as the ultimate comes through from 5.
Can they go here? You can see it's a slow walk forward, but it's a pretty deliberate pace.
It most certainly is. Meiko able to get the pillar down here as well. Even more slow movingness as OMG going to get aggressed on here in the back line by Pawn as he makes his way in. That being said, Icon's there around the side, but Deft, he has that more of Malmortius, feeling a whole lot better. Icon falls down, bullet time comes through. SMLZ can't find his way into this fight at all. as that is the Trundle getting eaten by Koro. Meiko's going to be able to make his way out as the pillar comes in again. Koro is just an immovable object here in the back line.
But eventually he's going to be moved. Xiyang is still doing a fair amount of damage. You know, SMLZ is also there. TBQ under a turret.
Yeah, he's
Koro's going to live.
there.
This is infuriating.
Yeah, Xiyang's actually tanking this turret for quite some time as Clearlove makes his way over. They're looking for a potential dive, but the repeller's, of course, there by this spider lady.
And when it's all said and done, that's a 1v1, but the teleport's coming out.
Yeah, Koro once again going to find his way into the middle of OMG if he can. I just want to see the damage taken graph at the end of this game, because Koro will be off that chart completely.
What is happening?
I am not entirely sure.
He's going to kill someone.
Under 5, though.
Oh, he ate the wrong target.
Yeah. PawN's going to get delivered the kill, though. He's just like, Clearlove, no. Your kill participation. You will not have another kill this game. Yeah. It's quite frustrating, but there's the deaths. Okay. Death mark came out, and Xuan killed him.
Kicked him in the head.
That's the way you do it.
I have no idea what is going on. And here he goes.
Yep, the Abyssal Voyage comes in, otherwise known as Stomach Swim Through Land move, but that Gnar was huge against the wall under EDG. Deft still trying to get the work done in the backline, but everyone's converging on him. The bullet time comes through, but it's not going to be enough. Koro has eaten Deft, but he gets tagged by the Sonic Wave in the end anyway, and OMG, a fantastic team fight so far.
They're going to lose.
Okay. It's because Koro's just impossible to kill. There's just not as many members of EDG, but EDG have Koro.
And PawN's back.
Yeah, okay, PawN's now found his way in, and that's going to be the decoy that he's going to eat. And in the end, what happened? It's a 2 for 2. So even trade. No biggie.
Have some soup, Tahm. You deserve it. Tastes good, mate. Eat the bowl. What the? He is just so tanky, Atlas. He does not die right now.
Silly champion. Most definitely. Very strong. As Clearlove's just playing gatekeeper against OMG. As Xuan's going to get caught. It's taken down to about half health. As EDG think this is the fight that they're looking for. PawN trying to find a way in. Bullet time comes down as well. As OMG are getting shredded. There's PawN right into the backline, but Xuan with a huge kick. Xiyang with a massive ultimate as Icon's able to take down Meiko. But is it going to be enough? Five's dead. Deft is huge in the backline, and Koro just continuing to do Koro things as Icon now in trouble. Zhonya's comes through. And Xuan finds his way over, kills, oh my god, gets him another time.
Koro
finally died. Koro's dead. Clearlove over the top. SMLZ has to go back to base as Xuan now just running away from Deft, and really quickly as Deft is just eating this alive. You can see Clearlove does a fair bit of damage as well, of course, with his % health. And look at that, EDG grab a very quick 3-man Baron.
OMG have to go to it. We've already seen once this week by LGD what happens if you don't fight 5th Dragon. They don't fight it. 5th Dragon and Baron will be available. And they're just going to kick in your front door. Yeah. Because you didn't go fight them before.
Well, now going to easily take that turret. That does not last very long at all as PawN's playing frontline. Icon takes half of his health before any fights even started. And EDG may just win the game.
Going. Well, here they go.
Yeah, Xiyang looking for the engagement. Koro is going to take the only CC that's on offer here as OMG looking to try and get the work done. There's the package delivered. Is that is going to be SMLZ hiding under a different turret. In goes PawN, tries to get the work done, able to lock down the kill onto the Gnar, the tanky member, as Icon finds his way through. Just not going to be able to find it. It's going to be PawN getting eaten, and Icon's going to get killed. EDG going to be able to win the game. Xuan and SMLZ, the only ones alive, and EDG, Xuan's just now just going to try and do some funny moves. That's all he can do.
And that will be game. EDG with 5th Dragon, with Baron, will be too strong. Koro's still dancing around the Nexus, taking laser shots. He doesn't really care. Deft gets another kill, and EDG win another series.